Hello, everyone, and welcome to my home. We're going to do a pillow, a rolled up towel, or rolled up yoga mat. So all we need is a little bit of space and a little bit of time, and we can be active. I'm going to scooch back so you can see me. I'm going to sit up on my block so my glutes are elevated, and I'll go sideways for a moment so that you can see. I'm going to cross one leg in front of the other. It doesn't matter which one we cross because we will be crossing the other one as soon as we finish that first side. The goal of the block today is to help our knees rest a little bit more underneath our hips so we can open up our hips. We try to have our feet rest underneath our knees so that we can get that gentle hip opener. Our shoulders roll to our ears and down our back. Imagine we had a pillar supporting our spine. And let's bring our palms to connect. Whatever leg is crossed in front, we interlace that corresponding pointer finger to our heart. Inhale, we'll draw our navel to our spine. We'll extend our arms forward, lifting up. Exhale, we'll release our shoulders down our back. Inhale, we'll slide our chin to the right, like we're backing out of a parking spot. Exhale to center. With an inhale, we'll slide our chin to the left. Exhale to center. With an inhale, we'll gaze to our fingers. We'll slowly exhale, gaze forward, gently undoing the interlace, extending our arms out, finding the muscular resistance, pausing it parallel. We'll draw our right hand behind us, hook our left arm to the outside of our leg. Inhale, lengthening, creating space. Exhale, we'll turn our belly, our heart, and our gaze. Inhale, lengthening while we're in our twist. Exhale, we'll use that right hand as a hinge, bringing out our belly. Deepening our twist. With an inhale, we'll uncoil, return back to center. We'll lift up our knees. We'll crisscross our legs in the other direction. Inching our feet once again to rest more underneath our knees than not. Lifting our shoulders to our ears, rolling them down our back, engaging our navel. We'll bring our palms to connect. The other finger interlaces by our body. Inhale, our navel draws to our spine. We extend our arms forward, lifting up. Exhale. Our shoulders melt down our back. Inhale, we slide our chin to the left. Ideally, we stack wrist, elbow, and shoulder. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, we slide our chin to the right. Exhale, back to center. With an inhale, we gaze to our fingers. And we'll slowly exhale, gaze forward, gently undoing the interlace, extending our arms out, finding the muscular resistance, pausing it parallel. Let's draw our left hand behind us, hook our right arm to the outside of our leg. Inhale, lengthening, creating space. Exhale, turning our belly, our heart, and our gaze. Inhale, lengthening in our twist. Exhale, using that right hand as a hinge, bringing out our belly, deepening our twist. With an inhale, we'll uncoil. We'll return back to center. Let's gently lift up our knees. And we're going to roll off the block for a moment. We're going to come up onto our knees. We're going to place a block either the tall way or the flatter way. If you had two blocks, you could place them the tallest way. So we're going to place that block between our ankles. We're going to sit back on that block. We're trying to get that quad stretch in our Virasana or hero's pose. So knees and shins and ankles in alignment. Block as high as you need it. And even if you don't normally need a block, using the block helps us get just a little bit more space. We'll roll our shoulders to our ears and down our back, and let's extend our arms forward. We're going to bend our elbows. We're going to take our eagle arms. We'll allow our elbows and palms to connect, or perhaps the right elbow on top. We want our elbows to be about the level of our eyes. We want our wrists to stack over our elbows. We're rounding from our spine to our heart, finding that stretch. So we're finding space from our spine to our heart. Now let's lift our elbows a little bit higher towards our forehead, still stretching from our spine to our heart. Exhale, we'll release our elbows back down to our body. We'll undo. And we'll extend our arms forward, elbows bend, elbows and palms connect. Maybe left elbow on top, stacking wrist over elbow. Inhale, rounding from our spine to our heart. Imagine we're stretching our elbows to the wall in front of us. 3 more breaths, and we move our elbows. 2, stretching to the wall in front of us. 1. Inhale, let's lift our elbows a little bit more towards the sky. Aiming towards our forehead. 2 more breaths. 1. And we'll gently release our elbows to our chest. We'll bring ourselves back to upright, shoulders rolling to our ears and down our back. We'll gently bring ourselves up. And we'll move that block. And we'll sit on it nice and tall. We're going to extend that left leg. And place the right foot on the outside of our thigh. So we've got just a little bit of space between our right leg and our left. We're going to take our left elbow to the outside of our right leg, our right hand to our sacrum. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we turn our belly, our heart, and our gaze. Inhaling and exhaling in a different version of our seated twist. With an exhale, we'll uncoil. We'll bend the left, extend the right. So our left foot is around the alignment of our right knee, but all of us have a little bit different length of our legs. Our spine elongates. The right elbow crosses on the outside of our left leg. The left hand supports our sacrum. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we turn our belly, our heart, and our gaze. Think of the left leg and right arm pressing into one another to help us with that rotation. The left hand is helping keep our hips steady so our back is comfortable. 1 more breath. With an exhale, we'll uncoil and we'll return back to center. We'll bend our knees. We're going to lift up off that block, place it in the lowest position. And once again, we'll find that seated cross leg. And in our seated cross leg, we'll take our hands to our shins. Shoulders roll to our ears and down our back, and we'll close our eyes. Inhale, we'll aim our sternum forward in our seated cow. Exhale, we'll tuck our chin, tuck our tail into our seated cat. We're moving through that thoracic spine, isolating that area around our sternum. Taking about 3 to 5 cat and cows, moving at the pace that's best for you. Since we're sitting on that block, we can't move quite as much in that lower back, really helping us isolate our thoracic spine. After you've taken your 3 to 5, keep the eyes closed and return back to that simple cross leg with the spine stacked, palms facing the sky. Hands as many sandbags, helping the hips open by drawing the knees forward rather than up. With an inhale, we'll open our eyes. We'll lift up our knees and we'll crisscross our legs in the other direction so we've got the even opening of our hips. We're going to place our hands in our thighs and we're going to close our eyes and rotate. Halfway through, we'll switch the direction we move. Shoulders roll to our ears and down our back, navel engages, eyes close. Palms rest on muscle, not the joint of our knee. With an inhale, our heart pivots to the right. The left hand encourages the thigh to descend. Exhale, left to right. Inhale, heart to the right, left thigh descends. Exhale, heart to the left, right. 3 more in this direction. 2 more in this direction. 1 more. Pausing it upright now. Inhale, left, right thigh descends. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Hand encourage the opposite thigh to descend. We've got 2 to go. Finding that rotation, finding that hip opener. Last one. We'll bring ourselves to upright. We are potentially slightly dizzy. We keep our eyes closed. We turn our palms to face the sky. 1 more breath, allowing ourselves to rebalance. Then we'll gently open our eyes. We'll extend our hands out. Inhale Inhale, we'll lift our arms nice and high, palms connect. Exhale, elbows bend, thumbs descend, lengthening our triceps. Inhale, we lift up. We'll extend our arms forward. We'll give ourselves a hug, massaging around our shoulder blades. And thank you for joining. Thank you for taking the time to work out with me in my home. And I will see you next time. Have a great day.